What's going on, gang? Doing a team of the group stage review of all the content that came out today. This is like one of the greatest content releases I've seen from EA in a long time. To the point where I have to make a YouTube video. Even the guy who doesn't like posting on YouTube is making a YouTube video. That's how good this content is. And what I will tell you is two things. One, I can't edit videos. I can't rewatch videos. This is all one take. If I mess up, I apologize. I'm human. If there's some screens that I typically would take out of a video, they're gonna be in it, so just bear with me. But I can't not record when it comes to this. So before we dive into that, let's go look at the actual team itself, the main team of the group stage. And wow, once again, team of the group stage, exciting new special items with permanent upgrades, highlighting some of the best performances from over the course of the UCL and UEL group stages. So once again, reminder: these are not dynamic cards. These are locked upgrades. And these are available until the 10th of December. Okay, so we have them in packs for about a week, which is great. And I mean the top tier cards here. I mean there are so many cards here that are just completely meta. You look Messi. That's an incredible card as a center forward. De Bruyne, who I know we've had our fits with in the past, but my goodness, what an incredible card. Kimmich. It looks awesome as and any box of box, a DM. Bruno Fernandez, who's 89 inform, if you had the pleasure of using, is spectacular. That card's probably amazing. Raheem Sterling, who I just used in a draft, I said was unbelievable. That card looks amazing. Navas is, goalkeepers are never as loved as they should be, although he's a spectacular player in real life. And we'll go through like the individuals. Look at how many tabs I have open because there's that many cards to review. Even Alexander-Arnold, it's kind of reminiscent of like his shapeshifter DM card a little bit to me in terms of this card. Once again, maybe not. You have to put like a shadow on him because you have to get that pace up if you wanted to compete on the as a wingback when it comes to the pace that's in this game. But it looks like he'd be an unbelievable like DM or box to box. Erling Haaland looks fantastic. Marcus Rashford, one of the most broken cards in this game, gets another upgrade, and that would probably make his inform go down in price, I'm imagining. So therefore, that card has become that inform card's broken. If you can get that card at a good price, I would 100% look at that. Series really the big who cares in this group. Diego Carlos looks tremendous. I mean, Brazilian, broken, La Liga center back. Yes. Even Murata looks okay. I mean, I will dive into his card and see what he really looks like, but he looks okay. Jota looks a lot, especially have like a position change, having as a center forward, right? Portuguese center forward. If you're doing João Felix, you have Bruno Fernandes. If you have Cristiano Ronaldo, there's another Renato Sanchez, another Portuguese link for this year as well. And Olivetti looks great too. If you have Zakaria in your team, if you've been rocking a Klosterman, if you have Konate's in for him, if you have Mukiele, here's another really, really solid, Bundesliga player. Hernandez looks unbelievable. French left back, just 96 pace, beautiful. We'll dive into these cards a little deeper. Pepe even looks solid. 84 right wing Pepe. I know my Arsenal fans out there would love to see a little special Arsenal player in the game, and he looks fantastic. He's a skiller. He's got that incredible curler in this game that really, really works. And then Yaziki, who has been playing really, really well. His card's probably maybe one of the more underwhelming. His shooting, passing, and dribbling look fantastic, so we'll dive into it, but that pace is always what you want to deal with. So maybe he'd be more likely, or more better uses like a cam. But let's dive into these cards. So first and foremost, Lucas Moura got an SBC. It's 320k. He looks incredible. I've played with Lucas Moura. What I will say is, so you compare it to his regular card, 2 more pace, 3 more shooting, 3 more passing, 2 more dribbling, right? And 3 more physical. His regular card is 6k. Okay. And this card's great. This card's incredible. And I would imagine if a Inform Lucas came out on the market, it probably would be right around that price. So in that regard, I understand the pricing on it. And I'm sure he's incredible in game. But I don't know, unless you have, there's so much fodder, there's not a lot of fodder because the EA's rinsed the market of fodder with icon packs. If you did 2-3 icon packs, you're probably sitting there kicking yourself a little bit because of all the content that's been released. But, this is a really good player. I personally would say that since his boosts don't look that dramatically increased over his regular card, that at 6k, And I play with Lucas Moore in my actual team. He'll be playing in the weekend league for me. At 6K, I don't know if I would really. I don't think that this is a need to go 315K higher. I don't even think it's honestly poorly priced. I just think because of how cheap this card is. If this Lucas Moore card was 50 to 60K in game, then I would say this is definitely more of a consideration. But he's 6K. You could try that Lucas Moore card out. You might actually love him and then not feel the need to complete this, right? As we move forward, this is just to show you some of the cards that were added into the game. We also got David Beckham's icons were added in. I've seen people pack him already, which is tremendous. Pepe already out. So he's 4-star, 2-star. That 2-star weak foot is a killer, but he does have outside the foot shot trait, I believe. No, he doesn't. Oh my goodness. So technical dribbler, speed dribbler, long shot taker, flare, and finesse. The lefty finesse with him is actually really, really nasty. We've seen that in at least, me playing the game. If you guys watch our channel, he has some really, really good finesses that we've been able to score, not only in FIFA 20, but actually I think in a draft, maybe even in FIFA 21. And we had him in our team for a while too. And although he's a little clunky, his body type's a little bit weird. When you get him in the chance to curl it on that left, it goes in. Really, really solid dribbling stats. That composure needs a boost. Good pace. Really good pace to start. And so maybe a finisher on him makes the most sense, just to give him that boost in some of those shooting stats and to boost up some of those dribbling stats. But he looks like a decent card. I think if you're an Arsenal fan, that's a fun card to have. I have Didier Drogba in my team, and so there's an intrigue there to have, kind of that hyperlink in a way, if we could get him somehow on the RTG. But not a bad card here. Yaziki. This is kind of the lamest one of the group. He's basically discard, which is crazy. I think that's a really good price. He actually looks good. Really great passing. Really solid physicals. You need to boost his agility, balance, and reaction. So, does Catalyst do anything there? No. Does maybe an engine would be? Yeah, I mean, he's just one of those cards that you can't. No matter what you do, his acceleration is going to be low, or that reaction is going to be low. He's just one of those cards, isn't he? Where I don't know if there's any chem style you could put on this guy that would get him to where you need him to be, to kind of keep up with the meta. I think he's probably an okay card if you're using a League One side. I wouldn't be surprised. He's 4-star, 4-star. Medium work rate, 86 cam. I honestly think he could be an okay like cam, to be fair, in game, especially at 10K. At 10K, he's probably worth the crack. I mean, you literally can't lose on this card at the end of the day, right? People are busting up in packs. If you want to buy this card, you literally can't lose. So I don't think that's a bad option. Hernandez looks amazing. 260K already on Xbox, 307K on PlayStation. This guy's been a broken left back option for the last 2 years in FIFA, and that is not changing. Rapid, really good physicals. I mean, put a Sentinel on him. He's incredible. Those are really great dribbling stats and really, really solid passing stats for what you need from a left back. This guy's fantastic. I mean, there's no two ways about it. You don't need to touch his pace. He's absolutely rapid. So that's a really impressive card. Moving forward, we have Elvedi, who I think is good for 27K. I mean, his price will probably go down. People are going to spam packs right now. People are not going to, especially content creators, will not save their packs. I will. People will not save their packs. You should open maybe one, open a handful of stuff, but don't kill your team of the year grind. This is a great promo, and you'll have time to build other stuff. But I also think that, maybe save the big boys. Maybe save some of the big boys, but it's up to you. But anyways, really, really interesting card here. 3-star weak foot, 3-star skills, which is kind of irrelevant, but the actual card itself. Physicals are okay. Really, really solid defending stats. And those aren't bad dribbling stats at all for a defender. Good short passing. Okay, so Shadow's kind of the obvious one. I think maybe you'd want to do an anchor because I think you need to touch on this physical and defending. And that seems like it would be good enough to me to keep up in game. And at 20-something K, it's not a bad option. And I think his price will just continue to go down and down and down and down because people will continue to rip through packs, right? Jota's going to be probably overpriced for what he is, but the card looks good. Just because the hype around Diego Jota is insane. But 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot. His dribbling looks incredible. He definitely needs a hunter, right? I think he needs a hunter. You need to boost those two stats. And his passing isn't good. So I think this card's going to be overhyped a little bit. I think he'll be good in game. I'm not going to say he's not going to be good. I think he'll be good in game. With a hunter, he's rapid. He has great dribbling, great shooting, right? One thing that I've noticed is just how pivotal passing is in the build-up of this game. And not that that's horrible passing by any means, but he's going to miss some opportunities for you. 88 aggression is really, really good. 82 stamina is all right. It's a decent card, but I think the hype of Diego Jota will make him maybe more expensive than he needs to be. I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay, actually, let's do this. Let's go and get rid of these guys before... So that way I don't keep losing my place because I don't have a big enough brain to do this. Okay. My boy, Forza Juve, Alvaro Morata, 4-star weak foot, 3-star skills. Oh, that agility and balance is just... It's way too low. And you still need to boost his shooting. If this card had like mid-90s shooting here, there's just too much that you have to boost to make this card up to snuff for this game. Yeah, there's just too much here that you would have to do. There's just no way that you could get this card to where you need it to be kind of... And that sucks because I'm a Juventus supporter. I would love to get a guy like this and have an aside, but... Yeah, I just don't think there's a way you're going to get him to where you really need him to be. But he's really cheap. I mean, if you want to swing at him, go for it. Diego Carlos. Oh my goodness, man. Let's go. I love a good defender. I really do. I cherish good defenders in FIFA, man. That's the way you got to be. Just because I really respect defending, like user defending. Acceleration, sprint speed is great. Short passing's there. Dribbling stats are fine. I mean, would you like him to have maybe a little bit higher bound? But it's just not as relevant to a center back. His defending at its core is really, really good. You could put an anchor on him, 86 and 84, and those physical defending splits are disgusting. Those are disgusting. You could also just put a shadow on him, make him just completely rapid. Incredible defending. And 87 aggression, 88 strength, and 84 jumping are enough by themselves. 84 jumping is kind of irrelevant, but that's enough. But probably a shadow on him. 90 rated center back already in the game. Beautiful. That card's fantastic. Good luck if any of you guys pack him. Moving forward, this is one of the... this is so cool from EA. This card takes 7 wins. And like just standard stat accomplishments using Bundesliga players in Managerial Masterpiece. Now, if you haven't completed some of the other stuff in Managerial Masterpiece, it's going to get sweaty in there, so get ready. But this card's worth it, man. This card's worth it. And I'm not even saying this is going to be the best card. You know, I'm not saying this is like the craziest card of all time, but to have a Bayern French team with the group stage card that you can get for like through 2 hours of grinding is insane. It's great content. 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot. He's a speed dribble, so he doesn't have outside the foot shot trait. I think he had a road to the final card last year that like was slept on for a really long time because it wasn't good. Then Bayern started rolling and he became incredible. And I would say this is like a pretty solid card. Kingsley Coman in game plays well. Those dribbling stats are phenomenal. You want to boost that composure, but that pace is already where it needs to be. So let's see. Do we have anything? Does anything even boost what you would need it to? His passing is actually not bad either, honestly, at its core. 82 vision, 81 short pass, and 76 long passing isn't bad. At all. Let me see. What can you even put on this guy? Can you put anything on this guy? I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, you'd wanna. I think at its core, you would say, okay, I don't need to touch this. You might, if you use him as like more of a creative player, his passing and dribbling are more of an intrigue, but his shooting it's okay. Yeah, maybe a finisher just to make him incredible. Those are great. That's great pace, great shooting. I know that composure's a concern, but those dribbling, agility, balance, that card's disgusting. For you to get for free, this card for free, that's fantastic, man. Marcus Rashford. I mean, his 86 inform this year is disgusting, dude. It's so broken. It's literally just a clone Mbappe. It's unbelievable. He runs through every tackle. This card's better. This card has 1 more pace, 2 more shooting, 2 more passing, 1 more dribbling, and 1 more physical. This card is 530 to 680k, and this is 908. Oh, and that's Rashford's road to the final card. I mean, if I were you, if you're someone with a lot of coins in your club, I would look at this card, and I'd let that card go down in price, and I would live my life with an incredible card, and I would not pay, what is that, 600-700k more for this. No, I would not do that. He's great. I'm sure he's unbelievable, but the hype around the card is going to make him more expensive. Like, I think this card is like underpriced because of how good he is. So I would honestly look at that card instead. But he looks fantastic. There's nothing about this card that's going to... It's just the way he plays in game. It's just unbelievable. He's unbeatable in game. It's crazy. I have more difficulty with him than I do Neymar. in this game. I mean, he's spectacular. A finisher on him, he's god tier. That build up, that passing, that finishing, that's a disgusting card. It's a disgusting card. Wow. Brilliant, man. I mean, there's some great cards. Erling Haaland. Now, obviously, his big knock is he's 3-star, 3-star. But those shooting stats are at their core. I bet you he finishes everything. Everything. So you could say, okay, I want to boost that passing in the build-up play. You could say to get that pace boost. It's always a little bit tough when they have really good shooting and they need a pace boost. What is his pace at? 82.90. It's not bad. It's not bad. A hawk just makes him as clinical as possible. You're willing to say that 81 passing is good enough for me, and those dribbling stats are good enough for me, and just say, you know what, I'm just going to make him as clinical a finisher as possible. He would hold everybody off the ball. That's incredible strength and aggression. Like the way that my Drogba holds people off the ball is really one of my favorite things about that card. And he would have that type of flair to him. There's a lot you could do with this card. You could do, if you want to say that balance, get that balance higher and that agility, and engine works with him. That's already good enough shooting. You boost that passing, you boost that pace, you boost that dribbling. That might be the shout for Erling Haaland. Coming at 400k seems very, very worth it to me. A Cerebi, just too slow for this game. Just too slow for this game. Great defending stats, great physicals, but 34 agility. You just can't use that card. Can't use him. Papucito Gomez, who's always a broken card in FIFA. Little Argentinian mad lad. Incredible at its face. Great pace. Great dribbling. Oh my god. 87, 89, 88, 88, 96. I mean, this guy will be so sticky, man. And so his reactions and everything, he'll be so fluid on the ball. Wow, that's a super good card. That's a really good card, man. A finisher, he does everything. That passing's already great. That's an incredible card. A Deadeye, he's disgusting. He's disgusting, man. Oh my god. Even a Hawk, you can put a Hawk on him, just maximize. I mean, this card is freakishly good. Papu might be my favorite card of the lot. As crazy as that is to say. Let's keep going. Keylor Navas, goalkeepers are goalkeepers. Probably very good. 40k is a super reasonable price for a PSG goalkeeper. If you're running Kimpembe, maybe Denier in your back line, he's a really solid option for you. Raheem Sterling. I think Raheem Sterling is really, really good in this game. I used him in a draft. I thought he was spectacular. He fits the meta. Small, agile, good dribbler, pacey. And look at those dribbling stats. 95, 95, 91 reactions, 90. That is phenomenal. That is phenomenal, man. Oh my gosh. With a Hawk, he's disgusting, bro. He's disgusting. You get that strength and aggression up a little bit. If you even wanted to do an engine, if you said, you know what, I'd rather him just be like a creator. Gross. Great passing stats. You can have him even do a Deadeye. You can say, you know what, I just want his shooting to be incredible. I don't need to touch that dribbling and pace, which you really don't need to. 99 short pass, 94 vision. That's incredible for the build-up. He's spectacular, too. I know he's 3-star weak foot, but, man, he's good. Man, he's really good. At 250k, I think that's a good price, too. And he might even go lower because people are going to keep opening packs. That's a good card. That's a great card for value. Joshua Kimmich in the mid-200s. 3-star, 4-star, medium-high work rates. And that's medium for defensive, by the way, because it's listed the other way in footbin. Physicals look fantastic. You want that strength to be a little higher, but that aggression and stamina is, I mean, my goodness. Defending stats are great. Heading accuracy is irrelevant, so these are fantastic stats. Those dribbling stats are amazing. Amazing. Those passing stats are amazing. He would be such a good. With an anchor, he's maybe not as fast as you need him to be. Although you want to boost that strength, you might have to give him a shadow. But, man, what a good DM this guy would be in game. I think he's high and medium, so you can even have him as a box-to-box. Just because he would be able to build up for you when they play, and he would be able to be agile on the ball. That's a really good card. God, these are good cards, man. This is one of the coolest. This is one of the best. I'm playing all the teams since FIFA 14. This is one of the best, like, early game content releases I've ever seen from EA. Like, this team is stacked from top to bottom. It's spectacular. It's unbelievable. Bruno Fernandez's inform card is amazing. This card has 1 more pace, 2 more shooting, 1 more passing, 2 more dribbling, 1 more defense, and 1 more physical. That card is, what, 560k? This card's see for almost 380k more. I wouldn't get this card. I would definitely go for the inform. That inform is great, but if you have a ton of coins, you like the style, the look of the card, the dynamic image, I totally understand. That's where the price is coming in at. For 4-star, 4-star, just some of the best dribbling in the game, some of the best passing in the game, incredible shot power. It depends on how you want to use him. If you want him as more of a box-to-box, you could put a shadow on him, and he could have that defensive ability. Those are okay physicals enough. That stamina is fantastic, so he can be all over the field, just kind of being a surgeon for you in the midfield. You could also put an anchor on him, and then he has that pass, a little bit of that pace boost, and then he really gets his physicals and defending to kind of a decent space to be that box-to-box. Or if you said, you know what, I want to play him. I played him at striker in a foot draft. He was spectacular. I would honestly say maybe a hunter makes the most sense on him, to just say, okay, there's really good, that's great pace for this point in the game. That's fantastic shooting. That's phenomenal passing. That's incredible stamina, and that is spectacular dribbling. That card is disgusting. These cards are insane. Kevin De Bruyne comes in at 695k. Let's see what he's working with. 79 acceleration, 78 sprint speed. Dribbling's great, that balance. That's one of the things that you really notice on his card. That passing is out of this world, though. 91 stamina. With a hunter, he goes to 89, 88. Incredible shooting. Really great passing. Really solid dribbling. If you wanted to, you can put an engine on him and say, you know what? I've actually used KDB's card. I thought his finishing was never his issue. So I wouldn't really be too concerned about his finishing. And you could say, you know what, I'm going to boost that balance. I'm going to boost that agility. I'm going to get that acceleration sprint speed a little higher. And then he's literally, there shouldn't be a pass that he should miss the entire game. 4-star, 5-star. Looks fantastic. And for 500k more, I think that kind of makes sense a little bit. And last but not least, man, I saved the best for last. I love Lionel Messi. I think he's just such a spectacular player. And just the way that he plays the game is so cool. And once again, to have a player of his caliber get a team of the group stage card is just super sweet. So he has in for him. This card is almost 2 million. It's over 2 million more. 2 more pace, 1 more shooting, 1 more passing, 1 more dribbling, 2 more physical. Is it worth 2 million more cards? 2 million more than his inform? No. So if you have a lot of coins and you're targeting Messi's inform, I don't know the exact price that you'd want to move on that card at, but I'll tell you what, there's not a 2.2 million coin difference in this card. But man, is he good. Look at those passing stats. Look at those shooting stats. Look at those dribbling stats. Oh my God, his stamina is his only concern. It always has been in FIFA, because I just don't think they want to make him too god tier until his Team of the Year card comes out. But oh my God, man. I'm just loving this promo, man. This is fantastic. This really is. It's such a good promo. I mean, these cards are disgusting. Wow. Truly spectacular. 4-star, 5-star. It's a great promo, man. I know this is a long video. I don't expect many of you to watch it. If you stayed through the whole video, thank you. A like is obviously appreciated. A subscription, I care about those. If you want to subscribe, click that subscribe button. It means the world. We're trying to get to 50 subs, which would be kind of dope. So get to 50 subs. That'd be nice. I would appreciate that. What a team. We're going to open some packs. We have to. And I think everyone should open some packs. You should give yourself at least an opportunity here, but do not completely ruin your Team of the Year build, because in literally less than a month, think about how quickly time flies. In less than a month, Team of the Year is going to be here, and you're going to want to pack those cards now instead. So don't completely be nearsighted. Incredible team. Phenomenal content between João Felix, Kingsley Coman, Lucas Moura, everything. It's beautiful. I will see you beautiful people for a stream later. We jump into the Weekend League. Good luck, and I hope you guys pack something crazy. Until next time.